One, hope you all are fit and fine. Dear students, today we will discuss chapter number 1, Monkey Trouble, taken from our English literature book. Students, it's a very interesting chapter. Now students, let's start with a pre-reading task first of all. Students, whenever we think of an animal or a bird, a particular quality comes to our mind. Now pick up appropriate qualities from the cloud and write them opposite the names of the animals or birds. The students, for dove, we can write down gentle. For dog students, we can write down faithful. For fox, write down cunning students. For parrot students, you can write down talkative. And for monkey, we all know, write down mischievous, means naughty. Now students, why do you think street entertainers prefer monkeys to other household pets like cats and dogs? Discuss with your friends. Students, you can discuss it with your friends or your parents also. Actually, students, monkeys are more popular as street entertainers rather than as household pets because they are quite mischievous. They entertain people by jumping, dancing, etc. And students, monkeys are good imitators too. वो बेटा हमें बहुत easily copy कर लेते हैं. Monkeys are good imitators too. So it is very easy to train monkeys as compared to other animals. That's why students, I think that street entertainers prefer monkeys to other household pets like cats and dogs. Now students, read the following story and enjoy the mischiefs of a troublesome monkey. Now students, let's start with a story. Grandfather bought Tutu from a street entertainer for the sum of 10 rupees. The man had 3 monkeys. How many monkeys? 3. Tutu was the smallest, but the most mischievous, or we can say most naughty. She was tied up most of the time. क्योंकि वो बहुत नोटी थी इसलिए उसको most of the time क्या किया जाता था? बांध के रखा जाता था. The little monkey looked so miserable with a collar and a chain that grandfather decided it would be much happier in our home. क्योंकि बेटा उसको बहुत मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम जो है वो टाइड अप रहती थी, तो ग्रैंडफादर ने क्या डिसाइड किया कि हम जो है इसको घर ले जाते हैं, ये वहाँ पर ज़्यादा खुश रहेंगी. ग्रैंडफादर हैड अ वीकनेस फॉर कीपिंग अनयूजुअल पेट्स. It was the habit actually that I, at the age of 8 or 9, used to encourage. Now, grandmother at first objected to having a monkey in the house. सबसे पहले उन्होंने बहुत ऑब्जेक्शन की कि नहीं, मुझे घर पर और कोई monkey नहीं रखना है. You have enough pets as it is, she said, referring to grandfather's goat, then several white mice, then a small tortoise. But I don't have it. उन्होंने बोला कि बट मेरे पास तो कोई भी नहीं है. But I don't have any. I said, you are rich enough for 2 monkeys. 1 boy in the house is all I can take. Then but Tutu is not a boy. Okay, Tutu monkey जो है, it's not a boy. And said grandfather, and this is a little girl monkey. Tutu कौन है? Little girl monkey. Now grandmother gave in. उन्होंने बोला कि ओके ठीक है, मैं इसको घर पर रख लेती हूँ. She had always wanted a little girl in the house. She believed, उनको क्या लगता था grandmother को? She believed girls were less troublesome than boys. कि girls जो है वो कम irritating होती है, कम disturbance create करती है boys की बजाय. ठीक है, she believed girls were less troublesome than boys. That's why she decided to keep it. Thus Tutu was to prove her wrong. But अब Tutu को क्या करना था? उनको wrong prove करना था कि नहीं, बॉयज़ के साथ साथ गर्ल्स भी इरिटेटिंग और डिस्टर्बेंस क्रिएट करने वाली हो सकती है. ना Tutu was a pretty little monkey, or we can say she was a pretty little monkey. Her bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows, and her teeth, which are pearly white, were often revealed in a grin. Grin means, students, to give a broad smile so that you can show your teeth. okay, were often revealed in a grin that frightened the wits out of Aunt Ruby, जिससे Aunt Ruby को बहुत डर लगता था, whose nerves had already suffered from the presence of grandfather's pet python. Pet python. What's the meaning of python, students? Do you know? A large snake that kills animals by squeeze करके. Okay, it's the meaning of python. Then presence of grandfather's pet python in the house at Lucknow. But this was at Dehra, my grandparents' house, and aunts and uncles had to put up with our pets. His grandfather was fond of keeping unusual pets, so he bought a monkey, Tutu, from a street entertainer for 10 rupees. इसलिए उन्होंने 10 rupees में एक monkey खरीद लिया. The monkey was quite mischievous. अब वो monkey बहुत mischievous शरारती था. At first, grandmother objected. Starting में बेटा grandmother ने objection की to have a monkey in the house, as they had many pets like goat, white mice, and a small tortoise. But when grandfather told her, but जब grandfather ने उन्हें बताया that it was a girl monkey, she agreed. तो वो बहुत उन्होंने उसको जो एक्सेप्ट कर लिया कि ठीक है मैं इसको घर पर रख लूँगी. बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स उन्हें क्या लगता था कि गर्ल्स जो है लेस ट्रेवलसम होती हैं, लेस नोटी होती हैं बॉयज़ की बजाय. देन Tutu was very pretty. She had mischievous eyes and pearly white teeth which often frightened Aunt Ruby, जिसकी वजह से Aunt Ruby को बहुत ज़्यादा डर लगता था. Now students, one day Aunt Ruby took us all by surprise. She announced that she had become engaged. उन्होंने क्या announcement की कि उन्होंने engagement कर ली है. We had always thought that Aunt Ruby would never marry, क्योंकि उन्हें क्या लगता था कि Aunt Ruby कभी marriage नहीं करेंगी, वो इसलिए बहुत surprised हो गए सभी. She had often said herself, but it appeared that the right man had now come along in the person of Rocky Fernandez, a school teacher from Goa. Who was Rocky Fernandez? A school teacher from Goa. Now Rocky was a tall, firm-jawed, good-natured man who visited the house quite often and brought me chocolates and cashew nuts. अब रोकी जो है टॉल था, फर्म जार था, गुड नेचर पर्सन था और वो नरेटर के लिए चॉकलेट्स कैश्यू नट्स भी लेके आता था, विच ही सीम टू हैव अनलिमिटेड सप्लाई. एंड ही ऑल्सो टॉट मी सेवरल मार्चिंग सॉन्ग्स. वो उसको बहुत ज़्यादा मार्चिंग सॉन्ग्स भी जो है वो सुनाता था. Marching songs means students, we can say a song with a strong regular rhythm as sung by marching troops, that is called marching songs. तो नरेटर को वो चॉकलेट्स भी देता था, कैश्यू नट्स भी देता था और मार्चिंग सॉन्ग्स भी जो है सुनाता था. तो इसलिए जो है नेचुरली नरेटर ने उसको क्या करना था, अप्रूव करना था. नेचुरली आई अप्रूव्ड ऑफ रोकी एंड Aunt Ruby won my admiration for having made such a wise choice. Okay students, now Aunt Ruby took them all by surprise, announcing that she had decided to marry Rocky Fernandez. But students, the author approved of his aunt's choice. Why? Because Rocky brought chocolates and cashew nuts for him. One day, I overheard them talking of going to the bazaar. Why? To buy an engagement ring. किस लिए बाजार जाना था उन्हें बेटा? To buy an engagement ring. I decided I would go along too. Narrator ने decide किया कि वो भी उनके साथ जाएगा. But as Aunt Ruby had made it clear that she didn't want me around, that's why I decided that I had better follow at a discreet distance. Means that doesn't attract attention. Okay. Tutu becoming aware. अब Tutu को लगा कि कुछ ना कुछ important होने वाला है. Tutu becoming aware that a mission of some importance was underway. So she also decided to follow me. But as I had not invited her along, she too decided to keep out of sight. The author overheard Rocky and Aunt Ruby talking of going to bazaar. Why? To purchase an engagement ring. जब नरेटर को पता चला कि आंट रूबी और रोकी जो है दोनों एंगेजमेंट रिंग लेने के लिए मार्केट जा रहे हैं, तो बेटे वो भी साथ जाना चाहता था. द ऑथर ऑल्सो वॉन्टेड टू गो विद देम, बट आंट रूबी रिफ्यूज्ड. आंट रूबी ने उसे मना कर दिया. उसने ये चीज़ बिल्कुल क्लियर कर दी दैट शी डिडंट वांट मी अराउंड. बट स्टूडेंट्स, ही फॉलोड देम सीक्रेटली. वो सीक्रेटली उनको फॉलो करना उसे स्टार्ट कर दिया टू द मार्केट. Tutu, who had also been watching everything, Tutu जो सब कुछ देख रही थी, उसने भी क्या किया बेटा, सेम चीज़ जो है उसको फॉलो करना स्टार्ट कर दे नरेटर को. Tutu, who had also been watching everything, followed them. As Rocky spotted the author near the jewelry shop, he called him to join them. But Aunt Ruby wasn't pleased. But Aunt Ruby से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश नहीं थी. Once in the crowded bazaar, I was able to get quite close to Aunt Ruby and Rocky without being spotted. उन्हें पता भी नहीं चला और वो वहाँ पर पहुँच गया. I waited until they had settled down in a large jewelry shop before sauntering past. Sauntering means students walking in a slow and relaxed manner. जैसे कि वहाँ पर कुछ हुआ ही नहीं, वो बहुत easily relaxed manner में वहाँ पर चल रहा था. I waited until they had settled down in a large jewelry shop before sauntering past and spotting them as though by accident. और वो उनसे कैसे मिला, जैसे कि वो अचानक ही उनसे मिल गया. बट एक्चुअली स्टूडेंट्स वो क्या कर रहा था, उनको फॉलो कर रहा था सीक्रेटली. ठीक है. Aunt Ruby wasn't too pleased at seeing me. वो बहुत खुश नहीं थी उसको वहाँ पर देखकर. But Rocky waved and called out, "Come and join us. Help your aunt choose a beautiful ring." Now students, narrator जो है उनको सीक्रेटली फॉलो कर रहा था. बट क्या Aunt Ruby इससे हैप्पी थी? No students, she was not happy at all. Because students, she didn't want any mischievous boys following her and her fiancé. But she couldn't do anything now. But अब तो वो कुछ भी नहीं कर सकती थी. Mr. Rocky had also seen the narrator and invited him to give the company. Now students, I hope that all of you have understood it well. Now students, read next half of this chapter. Okay, read next half of this chapter and try exercise also of this chapter. That's all for today students. Thanks and have a nice day.